I've been on self-improvement for around 7 months now, and these 5 keys help me get from this, where I was smoking weed, eating junk food, not doing introspection, not meditating, all the bad habits, to this, where I'm working out every day, meditating every day, introspecting, journaling, and smoking once a week. All these changes took course over the past 7 months. And if I knew these 5 keys that I'm going to reveal in this video when I started my self-improvement journey, I would have experienced progress a lot quicker. If you are missing out on any of the keys, self-improvement becomes infinitely harder to near impossible. So the 5 keys to master self-improvement is self-realization. If you're watching this video and want to improve, you already have some level of self-realization. Then you know you are not currently at your best and there is room for improvement. You cannot improve yourself without first realizing there is something to improve. Let's think deeply and be honest with yourself. After this, take a break from content and have 5 minutes of deep introspection. Think, what about myself do I not like, and how can I change it? Make sure there's something in your control and that you can see finite improvement in. 5 minutes of introspection and decided what you wanted to change. Take the time to write the steps you're going to take to see improvement in this area. Continue this process of introspection and planned improvement to see constant progress, which perfectly ties into the next key to mastering self-improvement, consistency. Without consistency, progress does simply not exist. Consistency, like all other things, is a habit. In simple terms, consistency is the habit of repeating habits. You can be consistent in bad habits like porn, video games, drugs, junk food, etc., or consistent in the good habits like exercise, meditation, journaling, introspection, etc. Consistent in repeating actions rewires your brain to do the habits that you are repeating. This is due to neuroplasticity. When you do an action, for example, drugs, your brain fires neurons. The more you repeat the action, which in this case is taking drugs, the stronger the neural connection is. If you take the same principle and apply it to the good habits, your brain becomes adapt to doing the good habits, and eventually you start craving the good habits. This is why consistency is so important. It allows you to rewire your brain. Think of saying, practice makes perfect. Consistently put in hard work on the good habits and reap the benefits. The 3rd key to mastering self-improvement is constant learning. Educating yourself about what you're truly interested in is so valuable. And learning what you're interested in, not only do you gain knowledge, but move closer to your true purpose. Knowing your true purpose and educating yourself will help you find fulfillment. The more you know, the more options you have. Especially in this day and age with the internet, learning has become so widespread and accessible. You have access to this video. You have access to learning whatever you want. When you learn something you're interested in, you're also more likely to retain information, unlike the education system style of learning, where you learn something and then after the next test, you just forget about it. Like consistency, learning also changes how your brain works and builds new neural pathways. The 4th key to mastering self-improvement is celebrating small progress. All progress is good progress. When you take a moment to celebrate the small wins, it pushes you forward to gain more. The accumulation of small wins is what leads to hitting the big goal. Aim big and celebrate the wins on the way. Savor what you've accomplished and strive for more. Savoring what you've accomplished also brings a sense of fulfillment. The 5th and final key to mastering self-improvement is mindset. You must believe you can accomplish anything. Without mindset, you have nothing. Do not put limits on yourself. You are changeable and fluid. You can morph into any version of yourself that you envision. The most important key to obtain is the mindset. With the mindset, everything else falls into place. Consistently thinking about and telling yourself that you can achieve goals brings endless benefits. Changing your mindset to seeing progress and not limiting beliefs on yourself. Essentially, putting limiting beliefs on yourself actually makes you limited. You can achieve what you believe. If you can do, the less you achieve. If you believe something to be impossible, there's no way that you can achieve it. Having the mindset is the most difficult step. This is because you have to completely change how you think about yourself. Stop viewing yourself as helpless and unchangeable. Stop viewing yourself as a victim to your desires. If you seek out change and believe you can change, change will come. So in this video, we went over 5 keys to master self-improvement. Self-realization, the act of looking within and seeing what about yourself can be improved in an honest, productive way. And C, repeating the good actions until they become second nature. constantly learning and refreshing your mind with new information that is useful and interesting to you. Expand your mental horizons. Celebrating small progress. Seeing the little wins make you realize you're only a few little wins away from the big win. And finally, mindset. Don't limit yourself. Seek change and believe it's possible. Following the 5 keys outlined in this video will infinitely improve your self-improvement journey. What key do you lack? Or what key do you amplify?